So, before we start, I like to think of the books that I've read sort of like the people that I meet. They somehow always change my life in one way or another. They change my perspective. The author helps me get in the head of the person who's the main character or what's going on. So it's really, that's what it does for me. So there's a lot in both of these books. And I thought we would just take a little bit of time to have a chance to talk to each other, and we'll break into smaller groups, about the impact of the book.
Really amazing book, and we were all very moved by it, but none of us were really satisfied with the ending. We felt like it was sort of abrupt, and it was just like a very Western ending where like a white male comes and saves the girl, but you don't really know what happens. But the rest of it was very moving.
Go ahead.
We all had this feeling, so we all thought that the book had really affected Rhetoric and got the message across super well, and we understood like what it's like for these desperate families and these girls that have to go through that kind of thing. But we all kind of yearned for a book where it was written by someone who had gone through these things instead of by someone who had collected stories and done interviews. It would have been interesting to read like a first-hand account.
The book was about this guy who kind of goes around the world planning to have this like trip, and he goes to Nepal kind of with an intent of like boosting his ego. So we all collectively hated the main character at first, and then somewhere towards the end he gets better because he starts creating these organizations that like support the community and return children that are at this orphanage back home to their families.
So the story is about connecting taken children back to their families. And again, that's, to me, again, I'm learning about this whole journey for myself. And that was a big step for me to go to that website and read about that. So it's a transformation story in some ways.